So in this class, we will extend our discussion of bar graph 2 from where we have left in the previous class. In the previous class, we have solved the question number 66 and 67. So we'll start with the question number 68. So let's read this question. What was the speed of vehicle C on day 2 in terms of meter per second? It's a very simple question. So we have to here find the speed of vehicle C on day 2 in meter per second. So speed is, we know speed is equal to distance over time, because distance and time are given by two different graphs. That is, the distance is given by this data table. So distance covered by vehicle C on day 2, vehicle C on day 2 is 810. So distance is 810 kilometer, and time taken by C on day 2, time taken by C on day 2 is 18 hours. So 810 divided by 18. Okay, so that is the kilometer per hour, but we have to convert it into meter per second. So 810 divided by 18. If we have to convert it into meter per second, we have to multiply it by 5 by 18. Okay, so like 18 4s are 72, then 905. So it is 45 into 5 by 18. So from 3 we can divide. 3 6 ja, from 3 3 1 3 5. So basically again from 3 we can divide. 3 2 ja, then 3 5. So basically here it is 25 over 2. So 25 over 2 is 12.5 meter per second. That is the answer. Let's check which option is correct. 12.5 meter per second. 12.5. For 12.5, no option, none of these, because no, it is not written here. Here is approximate, the correct value, the exact value. No option is correct. So here it is none of these. Okay, let's proceed toward the next question. The question number 69. The distance traveled by vehicle F on day 2 was approximately what percent of the distance traveled by it on day 1? Again, it's a very simple question. The distance traveled by vehicle F on day 2 is what percent of the distance traveled by it, that is the same vehicle F on day 1. Okay, so we have to this multiplied by 100. This we have to find. So for distance we have to follow this data table. For vehicle F on day 2, that is 636. So basically this is nothing but 636 divided by F on day 1, that is 703 multiplied by 100. So here we have to get the approximate percent. So if we make 703 as 700, okay, so we can write it in this manner. 636 divided by 700 into 100. So this 0 will go here, we will get 7 9 ja, and something like it will be close to 91%. So let's see which option is correct is close to 91%. The option the fifth option is correct. But why we are getting here 91%, yeah, more than 90, because we have reduced the value of denominator, that's why. If we had we not reduced the value of denominator, we would have got less than 91%. So we see that the correct value is basically a bit less than 91%. So that's why option 5 is correct. So let's proceed toward the next question. That is the last question, number 70. What is the respective ratio between the speeds of vehicle D and vehicle E on day 2? Okay, so here we have to get the ratio of the speed of this is the respective ratio speed of vehicle D on day 2 to the speed of vehicle E on day 2. That's very easy. To get the speed of vehicle D on day 2, we have to use actually both these two graphs, the table and the graph as well. So to get the speed of D on day 2, what is the distance traveled by D? Distance traveled by D on day 2, that is 765. 765 is the distance, and the time of D on day 2, that is 15. That is 15. That is the speed. And it's to calculate the speed of E on day 2, that is the distance traveled by E on day 2, that is 546. 546 divided by the time taken to travel this distance, day 2 E day 2, that is 1 less than 15, that is 14. So this is the ratio. We can simplify this as 765 by 15 into 14 by 546. So it will go from 15 5s are 75, 1 5, that is 1, and from 14 can we divide this 14 from 14 I think we cannot divide, so let's divide it by 2 2 7, then 2 2 2s are 1 4 2 7 3. Okay, then 7, yes, we can divide 7 3s are 21, then 6 3 9. So it is basically 51 over 39, that is 51 is to 39. So this is the option 51 over 39. Can we further simplify that? Yes, we can simplify that from 3 3 1 and 3, and then 3 17, that is 17 is to 13. So it is simplified 17 is to 13. So let's see which option is correct in this, in the given options. If we see which option is correct, then we find that the option 17 is to 13, that is the option 2 is correct. So in this way we have solved this question. We will see more questions in the next class.